cameraman here, folks. Last week, Friday, I went to the city with my wife. We were going to a concert in Manhattan, okay? Some country singer. I don't even know who it was. I bought the tickets. I spent a fortune. The seats sucked. It was in Madison Square Garden. But anyway, I'm looking at my phone. I'm running everything off the phone, okay? And I'm like, oh my God, I got 4,300 subscribers. And it hits 4,400. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? This is insanity, you know? And everyone said it, once the algorithm hits, you're gonna see it's gonna be crazy, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, whatever. When it happens, it happens. You know, it is what it is. You know, I'm doing it because I love to do it. I'm doing it to show my kids it could be done. To show them, yo, do it. What are you waiting for? You know? And me and Stuntman are having a blast doing it. And I want to thank all you guys, man. I think we're gonna probably hit 20,000 subscribers by Monday morning. Right now, this is Sunday we're at right now. I'm running around. I'm out in my suburban Long Island area here. You know, you're not gonna see the city backdrop that you always see. This is like my bat cave, so to speak. You know what I mean? But I'm heading over to Walmart to buy my list of shit that my wife sends me for. Like I'm a normal guy, you know what I mean? But anyway, maybe I'm not that normal. It's Stuntman's definitely not normal. I'll tell you that right now. But anyway, everybody was talking about they want to hear some story times and what we, you know, the shit we did when we were growing up. And I could go on forever, man. And I really have to edit it too because there's some stuff you got to take to the grave. You know what I mean? But maybe in the future, I'll come out and I'll do a reveal all. You know, it's wild, man. We took a wild ride in life. We didn't, you know, as you can see, we don't take the, you know, the road everyone travels. We take the road less traveled. And the guy's got an IROC in his garage. You see that? Catch that, guys? Maybe I'll buy that. I'll go knock on his door next week. Looked a little rough though. It doesn't look like it's been garage kept since new, but whatever. All right, so, and the garage was just going down. I caught it. That's a car dealer. You know you're a car dealer when that happens. I got some dead skin on my finger. Don't want that. That's nasty. Anyways, I got a story time, okay? When we grew up in a neighborhood called The Hill. And The Hill, look at that. Let me see that? That's a nice one, guys. God damn it. Gotta make this channel blow up! Okay. We grew up in a neighborhood called The Hill, which is in Queens. It's Queensboro Hill, Flushing. So if you look it up, it's Flushing, but there's an area called Queensboro Hill. It's probably about 10 blocks squared. And growing up in that neighborhood, it was about two things. It was about drinking and fighting. I was never much of a drinker. I don't even drink now. Stuntman's a different story. He likes to have a beer once in a while. But fighting, we did our share of fighting. Am I some kind of professional, skilled fighter? Not at all. Could I handle myself? Sure. You know, because that's what you did when you grew up. I had an uncle, Uncle Chappie. Okay, Uncle Chappie was in World War II. He died at 93 years old. And he was a really cool guy, man. Really, really cool guy. He got burnt up. They shot him with a flamethrower on his whole back. The Germans got him. He had shrapnel all over his body. He was in the hospital for 2 years. He was blind for like a year. I don't know if it was from the flamethrowers or chemicals. I don't know what the hell happened, but it was crazy. But anyway, he was a real good old timer. And that was my grandmother's brother, Uncle Chappie, on my Italian side. And me and Stuntman were probably like, I don't know, 6 and 7 years old. We're a year apart. So we used to go up to his apartment because he used to live above my grandmother, just to say, hey, what's up, Uncle Chap? And every time we go, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? And I get a lot of my humor from the older people. You know, you hear like this ridiculous sense of humor that me and Stuntman have. That's from the older generations. And people mention a lot about the Jerky Boys. And the Jerky Boys are from the same area I grew up with. Like, they're probably 5 miles from. I didn't know them personally, but I knew of them and I knew about them back in the day. They're a little bit older than me. But they get a lot of their humor from their older uncles. They thank one of their uncles. I forget what his name was, but they, you know, you just get this dry, stupid humor that people look at you like, did you just say that? You're like, yeah, I did. You know what I mean? But anyway, we grew up in that neighborhood, and we just were fighters, and it was, that's the way it was back then. And I'm not glorifying fighting. I don't recommend you go out and fight, because I don't do it anymore. It's nothing but trouble. It's nothing but lawyers, and you go to jail now. And I'll give you a story about this kid I'm going to talk about that we went out with. His name's Austin Orphan, man. Good kid, good looking kid, 6'1", 2. At the time when we were hanging out, he was probably like 235 pounds, solid muscle. He's still a monster. He got into a fight in the Hamptons. The Hamptons, it's where all the rich people go. We're going to the Hamptons, whatever. But it's a party place out here in New York, where you go. We used to go out to the Hamptons. Me and him got into a crazy brawl in the Hamptons, man. I'll tell that story another time. This is a different one, where we fought the whole beach, man. We got hit with everything but the kitchen sink, man. It was, man, we caught a beating. But let me tell you something. What did I say in yesterday's video? It was a successful failure. We kicked fucking ass, man. Bad, but we got fucked up too. I had to take like 15 Advils, and I didn't know I could have died, but my head's, I definitely had a concussion. You don't go to the hospital. Who goes to Austin, bleeding everywhere. But anyway, Austin Orphan, look him up. He ended up doing 10 years, okay, because he got into a fight. And what happened was, it was in all the papers. He was in the Hamptons at Club Marrakesh, and I'm watching the news with my wife, who at the time we were dating. No, actually, I think we were married. Yeah, because Austin kept going out, and I was done. I'm like, I can't hang. This kid's crazy, man. I'm going to get killed. I can't hang out with him anymore. Nothing but trouble every time. Every single solitary time I was with Austin, we brawled. And I was like, dude, I can't do it anymore. So, lucky me, I stopped hanging out with him. I'm watching the news. And, at Club Marrakesh, the ladies, in the Hamptons, Club Marrakesh, there was a fight last night, and a young man was hospitalized, and blah, 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 and one of the suspects left, and they said that in the middle of the fight, he ripped his shirt off like the Incredible Hulk. I go, babe, that's Austin! That's Austin! That's what he does! He fucking rips his shirt off! You know what he does! She's like, oh, no way. I go, that's Austin. Trust me. Trust me. So I'm like, what the fuck? And back then, I might have had a cell phone, but the minutes were like $3 a minute to fucking make a phone call. No exaggeration, like $1.50 a minute. So I'm not calling anybody. I'm like, yo, man, what the hell? So I go back into the neighborhood. At the time, I was living in Nassau County in the Island. Not far out, but, you leave, you end up, everybody leaves Queens, man. That's just the way it is. Some of the hardcore guys stay. But, yeah, man, he pulverized like a whole crowd of people. But they fucked with him. They smashed a glass over his head, and they started with him. And he went outside, and he fucking, and the kid was a black kid. Nothing about race, but they turned it into race. Al Sharpton was marching out there. I mean, they hammered this kid, man. For a simple assault, I'm getting called right now by Stuntman. For a simple assault, the kid ended up doing, and I told him I was doing a story time. You imagine this? Stuntman's crazy. For simple assault, they gave this kid 10 years, but he had multiple assaults on his record. And P.S., he was my old training partner, one of them. Everybody wanted to train with Cameraman. Whenever somebody's making a comeback, it's like, let's work out, man. And I wasn't a bodybuilder. I was a weightlifter. That's what I used to say. People say, oh, you're a bodybuilder? I wasn't there oiling my arms trying to, I would like to be big and everything, but I was a weightlifter. I like to be strong. I like to go in there and tear it up. No steroids. I said it before. Austin, I don't know, what his deal is, but listen to me. He won the New York State Championship in prison. He was the strongest inmate in the jail. And I'll tell you firsthand, he was. The kid was a beast. A beast. But, yeah, he was one of those kids, like 6 guys could jump on him. He ain't fucking taking him down. And he might win. Okay, so, there was a club. It's now, I think it's a TGI Fridays now. It was called Sprats. There was Sprats on the water and Sprats on the land, right? So, we go out. And I wasn't much into going out to clubs. I wasn't that club guy. I'm not a dancer. I'm not a drinker. So, Austin's like, let's go out, Moody. And he literally told me, hey, we're going out, Moody. We're going out, Moody. And I'd be like, okay, let's go. So, it's me, Austin, Stuntman, and this kid Julio that we hung out with. He was more Stuntman's friend. I'm not too fond of this kid. But anyway, whatever. So, we're hanging out, and we're drinking. And I don't drink, like I said. And Austin's got me drinking tequila, shots. And I'm telling you, I'm 15 shots in. And it's like 3:45. And I'm whacked, but I'm handling it because I'm eating at the bar. Like, I'm making the girls, go get me this, go get me that. The barmaids, give me fucking, let me eat. I'm eating. And so the club's dying down, and it's, 10 to 4 o'clock in the morning. The club's closed in New York. And I'm just putting around. And I wasn't one of these guys wearing a tank top and all this bullshit. I had a short sleeve shirt on, but I was jacked, man. I was big, And this dude bumps into me out of nowhere. Boom, he bumps my chest like a fifth grader. I'm like, so you guys know, you're in a bar and somebody bumps your chest. You look at the guy like, oh yeah, what do I know, yeah, what's up, bro? And you shake his hand, how you been? Blah blah blah. You talk to him, but not this guy. I go, what's up, man? I know you. And he goes to do it again, and I push his chest back. I'm not gonna sit there and get bumped like a fucking asshole. So I go, bro, do I know you? He goes, no, I don't know you. He goes, but I'm gonna take you outside and rip your fucking head off. So I'm standing there like in shock. I'm like, I probably had a dumb smile like this, like, and I'm drunk. Do I know this guy? Out of nowhere, Austin goes, what the fuck's going on, Mooney? I go, bro, Austin, I don't know. He goes, who's this fucking guy? He bumped into you. I go, I didn't even get to say anything. He goes, my friend says you're a dick and he's fucking you up outside. I'm like, okay. The guy goes, okay, I'll see you outside, motherfucker. I'm like, now the guy's a bouncer. He's got his shirt that says staff on it. As he's walking away, his shirt says staff. I'm like, this fucking guy's a bouncer. He's huge. I don't know if he looked at me like, oh, this guy thinks he's built. He thinks he's fucking, I'm going to kick his ass. I don't fucking know. And I'm not from Long Island. I'm from fucking Queens. So I go out to Long Island. I don't know anybody out here. Nobody fucking, maybe a few guys here and there from a gym or this and that or whatever. I don't know this motherfucker. So Austin's like, hey, let's go, Mooney! Ah! I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucking drunk. I got to get my brother. Because he's got to know what's up. And he's got to be ready. And I got to alert him and his friend. So I got this thick fucking, I'm here for fucking Guido. It's 1990, guys. Come on, give me a break. I take the gold chain off. I give it to stuntman. I said, hold on to this. He goes, what's up? I said, I'm fighting outside. I don't know what the fuck happened. This motherfucker bumped into me. And it's on, man. We're going. Austin's like pumped. He's fucking walking around in circles. We're still inside. I go get Julio. He gets fucking Julio. Julio's like, we tell him, yo, we're fighting outside, man. I don't know what the fuck's... I'm fighting, at least. I know that. This motherfucker's outside waiting for me, so let's do this. He's a big fuck. I'm gonna do what I can, I don't know if I can handle him. We'll see. Stuntman's got the chain. Julio's ready. Stuntman goes, hold on a second. He goes to the bar, and he gets 2 fucking bottles. I shit you not. He's got a bottle in each fucking hand. He goes, bro, I got your back, man. Don't worry about it, man. Fuck that motherfucker. He's whacked out of his fucking bird. You're gonna fuck this guy up, man. He's fucking gonna fuck this motherfucker up. I'm like, whew, you don't straighten up any fucking faster than when you got a fucking 260-pound bouncer waiting outside to fuck you up. Now, as the motherfucker's leaving, and we're rounding everybody up, he's telling all the fucking other bouncers. Every fucking bouncer, this is a big fucking club, okay? Sprats on Land, look it up. It's on Merrick Road in fucking, where the hell was that? East Meadow, maybe? I don't fucking know where it was. Right by Old Country Road. You can look it up from years ago. I go outside, and there's like a ramp, like a handicap ramp, so I don't go down the ramp. He's all the way to the left by the bottom of the ramp. Austin fucking runs outside and dives into a pile of fucking bounces and just starts fucking swinging like a maniac. I'm like, holy shit. Stuntman's behind me. He's got my back. Julio goes with Austin and just disappears like a fucking tsunami just swallowed him up. And I'm looking at them going, motherfucker. And I got this cocksucker down there, and Stuntman's calling me again. Does he fucking get it or not? Anyway, so now he's standing there and he's got his hands up like this. He's like, so I'm like, All right, motherfucker. I hope they're good with the hands. And I go up to him. Guys, no bullshit. I just fucking haymaker this motherfucker. With everything. Bang! I catch him right fucking here, man. Not the nose, not the chin. Right in the fucking skull cheek area. The motherfucker's hands drop and he goes... He's out on his fucking feet. I'm like... Holy shit. The right hand again. Boom! I catch him in the same spot. Drop him. I'm shocked myself, guys. I mean, I'm not fucking Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn. And now, what do you think I got to do? Because I don't want this motherfucker getting up. He's a big fuck. I get on top of him. He's on all fours. And I fucking, his head is right there. And I'm just going, boom, boom. But left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And I don't stop. And there's blood pouring out of his fucking nose onto the ground. And I can't stop. Because if this motherfucker gets up and he gets his second wind, he might fucking kill me. Was I lucky? Maybe. Was I the better guy that night? Maybe. He wasn't drunk because he was working. I was fucked up. I'm just drilling him. Boom, 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 boom. Everything I got. And I'm just left, right. Some guy goes, enough! I grabs my shoulder. Stuntman's like, get the fuck! Before he could say off of him, I clip this motherfucker. Bang! Right on the button. Good night. Now, I'm no knockout artist. I'm not fucking trying to say I'm a superhero. I was good that night. Maybe it was my day off from working out and I had a lot of fucking built up strength ready to be released. But it was happening, right? So now, finally, this guy's done. He ain't getting up. He's like fucking laid out. And I'm like, enough is enough. I'm going to kill this fucking kid. I'm just clipping him on the side of his fucking cranium. Just pounding him, right? So I'm done. I get up. The stuntman's like, let's go, Brian, let's go to Austin jumps out of this pile of motherfuckers, right? And he's like, ah! He's screaming. I'm like, gee, he's got blood fucking pouring out. He's a fucking disaster. The kid Julio, I don't know where he is. I see him. He's under a fucking pile. I grab his fucking back. I rip him out of the pile. Just manhandle him out. He's probably $160 soaking wet. Rip him out. Let's get the fuck out of here. Now everybody's in shock. They're looking at this guy knocked out. The bouncers are like, did this fucking kid Austin just fight fucking 9 of us? What the fuck is going on? Austin starts going, let's get the fucking Uzi! Let's get the fucking Uzi! I'm going, what the fuck is he talking about? And meanwhile, it was a smart move. We parked in another parking lot next door, okay? We're running through the fucking parking lot. Stuntman's got the keys. He's going to be the driver. Guys, do not drink and drive. I'm not saying it like it's cool. We were young and fucking dumb, and we're lucky that we fucking got the fuck out of there, okay? Stuntman's got the keys. Oh my God. And you guys, you've seen him drive. Come on, I'm going to tell you. And we get in the car, and these guys are not even chasing after us. They're like fucking, and Stuntman starts it up. It's a fucking 1985 K5 or 10 two-door Blazer, okay? If I had that fucking truck today, it'd be worth $18,000. But, of course, Stuntman, 6 months later, is driving on the Long Island Expressway coming back from Manhattan from a club, and he fucking hits a puddle, hydroplanes it, and fucking hits the guardrail and noses it right up to the windshield with his ex, whatever, some girl he was hanging out with years ago. Wrecks the fucking thing. Whatever, it is what it is. Water under the bridge. Wouldn't be the first car or the last car we wreck. But anyway, we get in the car and we take off. We're out of there. We're going, damn, motherfucker. My friend Julio's fucking nose, it fucking peeled off, man. It was all, this whole shit was just bleeding, gushing. He's bleeding. Austin's fucking bleeding. He's developing black eyes as we fucking sit in the truck. My fucking knuckles were just swelling up. Just, and we're like, fuck, oh my God, what the fuck? Now, we don't know the neighborhood, right? So, we're supposed to go, we're not heading toward Old Country Road. We're supposed to go all the way up to Hempstead Turnpike, bang a right, get on the highway, and we are out. But, since we don't know the neighborhood, and we're whacked out, Stuntman fucking makes the right turn into there's a museum row over there by Nassau Coliseum where the Islanders play, and we're in that area. As soon as he fucking makes the right turn, cop lights, whoop, 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 whoop. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, man? We're whacked. So, cops fucking Single guy in the car by himself. He's older guy. Gets out. He's like, what's up, guys? Like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Austin starts screaming, we got jumped! We got fucking jumped! Those motherfuckers jumped us! Look at me! Fuck! And we're all banged up and he can see it. He goes, you guys all right? I go, nah, officer, we're okay. Nah, we're okay. We got jumped over there. We're leaving. We just want to go home, you know? And he goes, you guys okay? I mean, look, he's, nah, we're fine. The stuntman's driving. He didn't have a mark on him. The cop goes, can you do me a favor and step out of the car, please? I want to talk to you. So stuntman, okay, no problem, officer. Throws it into park, opens the fucking door, and a fucking beer bottle rolls out of the fucking car onto the ground and goes cling, 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 cling under the fucking car to the curb. He looks down and goes, you okay to drive, guys? He goes, this guy okay to drive? I said, officer, he's fine. He's all right, man. I said, we just want to get home, you know? He goes, listen, where do you live? We said, Queens. He goes, okay, back out of here. Go up to Merrick. Goes, make the right at Hempstead Turnpike. Goes, get onto the Meadowbrook and get the fuck out of here. Okay, guys? The guy must have been retiring, like, the next fucking morning or something. Like, this was the coolest motherfucker that I ever came across in my life. To this day, I tell this fucking story like that, right? Stuntman, okay, officer. He gets in the car, closes the door, and we go to fuck home. The next day, my sister was friends with a bunch of bouncers. She used to go to the clubs and everything, and she knew a bouncer in Jersey. His name was Bob. He was huge, this motherfucker, right? He goes, hey, Colleen, let me ask you a question at the Jersey accent. He goes, your brother knock a motherfucker out at Sprats on the land in fucking Long Island? She's like, I think so. Yeah, he said he had a fight. He goes, man, he knocked that motherfucker out. He had to go home in an ambulance. He was in the fucking hospital, that motherfucker. It was good for him. Guy was a fucking jerk off. I heard he started with him, fucking knocked him out. Now, the club was packed. It wasn't packed, it was emptying out. So what was packed was the front, because everybody saw what was happening and everybody was fucking staring out the glass like this. Oh, what the fuck's gonna happen? And a few of my friends that I didn't even know were at the fucking club were watching this whole shit go down. Like, it went around fucking Queens and Long Island like wildfire. How I knocked out this fucking bouncer and sent him to the hospital. It was like, I was like fucking super. It was like I won the heavyweight fucking championship belt. I was like hood famous for the whole fucking summer. But I don't condone drinking and driving. I would fucking strangle my sons if I ever saw them drinking and driving. I don't like fighting. It gets you nothing but trouble. My friend Austin did 10 years. Go look him up, man. Austin Orphan. His last name's Offen. And you'll see. You know, he got arrested a few times. Another time he was in White Castles. He fucking punched an off-duty cop in the face. Broke the guy's fucking face open. That's in there too. You'll see. You read about him. All his fucking stories. It's all documented. But anyway, yeah, another night we got lucky. Another story time, folks. And I want to thank all you guys from the bottom of my heart. No bullshit. We're going to take this to 1 million. And I said it when we had 2-3 subscribers. And all you OGs in there, I thank you guys for sticking with us. And I know you like the content. And I always get you guys commenting from day one. A lot of you guys, man, useful entertainment. Always, you know, told me you're doing this. You always give me tips to do. He knows more about cars than I'll ever know. Go to his channel, man. He just hit 1,000 subs. I think he's at like 1,020 or 30. He's gonna start running too. It's called Useful Entertainment, man. Really good guy. Check him out. And you know, all you guys, man, the new guys, the OGs, we're taking this all the way to the top, fellas. All the way. And let me tell you something. I'm a lot older than a lot of you guys. I know it. I've been around. I've been there, done that. We're coming out with merch, and we're not doing it for the money, man. Me and Stuntman are good. I ain't a rich guy, but we work hard, man. We struggled up. We're done with our struggling hard years. You know what I mean? And believe me, we know what it's like. And I know you guys are going through it right now, a lot of you guys, because it ain't easy out there to have 10 cents in your fucking pocket or nothing in your pocket, you know? And a lot of the stuff I was talking about earlier, you know, I could write a fucking... Actually, my friend of mine that I grew up with did write a book about our lives, what we, you know, the shit that we did growing up and everything. He actually wrote a best-selling book about my whole fucking neighborhood. Not my whole neighborhood, about a good 15 of us that were a wild crew. You know, the crazy things we did. And, you know, I know what it's like to be there, man. I was there, dead, busted, broke, but I promise you, man, you work hard, you fucking dreams come true, man. I'm telling you right now. And we're making this happen, this channel. And again, I want to thank all you guys. And, you know, I know I'm going on like 25 minutes here, man. I run them once. I don't do any cuts, nothing. Everybody wanted a story time. This is going to be probably about a 1 o'clock story time on Sunday. We'll call it Sunday lunch story time. But anyway, be safe out there, guys. And thank you again, me and Stuntman. Thank you, guys. Everyone, we're going for the million, folks.